What's up, guys? Welcome back to another thrifting adventure. We're gonna roll around town today, much like yesterday, just have a casual day. There's some errands we gotta run, so we're gonna start with those, and then the extra special part about today's episode is that we are waiting for our YouTube sub count to roll over to 1,000. We're just a couple away. We've been refreshing our phone every hour. If you're watching this, it's undoubtedly already there, but we are pretty sure we're gonna hit 1,000 subs today. So in celebration of that, we're gonna be answering some questions all throughout this video that you guys have asked, both in the comments and over on our Discord. If you enjoy these questions that we answer today, be sure to comment new questions down below that you haven't heard answered, and we'll get to those in another question and answer video sometime in the coming weeks. And there's still a bunch of questions from this time around that we haven't gotten answered. So if you've asked us a question, don't feel left out. We just need more videos to fit these questions into, which will be no problem because you know how we do. We'll be shooting a video tomorrow. So stick around for today's thrifting adventure. We're gonna have some fun. Check this out. I unlock this door. There's a key. And that key unlocks another door where there is a present. A big present. And this one is a big one, so I guess stick around to the end and we'll get it open. See what one of you guys sent me.
Thank you.
What'd you get?
3-figure combo and a lot of cane sauce. Yep, let's go.
Hello? And it's a little sneezy and snotty, which is why we're not going to stick with the original plan we had today, which was to go to the bins. It's just a dirty place that is not really good for sneezy, snotty people.
I have sneezed like 8 times.
It's just a dirty place, so we're not going to go there. We're going to go across town. I need some markers of a very specific type for some of the special effects stuff I do on the channel. And yeah, so we're going to go pick those up and do a little bit of thrifting over there while we're there. You ready?
Yes.
All right, Retro Dave has a question. He says, do you eventually see your channel pulling away from gaming? It's a great question, Dave. Thanks for the question. It's a good question because, you know, I think there's a lot of people watching who have probably been around since the beginning of our channel, and we'll see we've kind of already changed things up a lot in certain ways. At first, we were just kind of strictly a video game channel, and now we're like more so a thrifting channel with an emphasis on gaming. And that's cool because so far we've been able to do whatever we want, and I think the future plans we really have for this channel are to continue to do whatever we want. So if I saw myself at 1 million subs, if I had to ask myself like what we were doing by then, I'm hoping at 1 million subs we're waking up every day and just going, what do we want to do? Let's do that, and then make it into a video. And I first and foremost consider myself a video game collector as far as things surrounding our YouTube channel go, so that's never not going to be a part of our channel, at least as far as my plans go. We definitely want to be more of a travel channel eventually. We want to go to every corner of the United States and game hunt, and we want to go see the world. And when we go see the world, I can't imagine we're ever going to not go check out what the video games look like in whatever part of the world we are. Thanks for the question. All right, we've got some shopping to do today. The first stop for today is going to be Best Buy, but hold on a second. Where did it go? Good luck.
Yay.
So we're gonna run in here. I gotta pick something up, and then there's a few more shopping places next door that we gotta go to, but I love Best Buy.
Those come with an extra battery, an SD card, and like one of those headbands like you actually want to put on top, and a small tripod.
What kind of small tripod? Just the little GoPro one?
Yeah, it's the little GoPro one.
All right. Well, I'll take one of the regular ones. I don't need all that.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get keys real
Okay,
quick.
no hurry. All right. Who's ready for some new camera gear? This is the GoPro 8. I've been shooting a large portion of these vlogs with the GoPro 7. It's such an annoying thing. It's just like cell phones. Every year there's a new GoPro, and it's always got some feature that I just have to have. And a lot of that time, that stuff is just marketing, and it's not really a huge deal. But as someone who has spent most of their life shooting video, editing videos, I really am a sucker for that stuff, and so when there is some new longer battery life that'll make my life easier, or some new stabilization, or most importantly for me, like bit depth, where the image is bigger and better, more robust, and you get less blown out looks from the sunshine, I really like upgrading. So I went ahead and got the GoPro 8. And so what I'll be doing a lot from now on actually is I'll be talking into this camera like I have been this one. I'll be talking all the time, hey guys, what's up, what are you doing, etc., etc. And then, grab some gear down here. What I'll be doing with the old one is I will be leaving the old one in my pocket on this thing. And so what I'll be able to do all the time is I'll be walking around talking to this one, and then the other GoPro will be attached to this at the top of my van while we drive around town getting B-roll, or attached looking up at the sky getting a time lapse. And that's what I like doing. I like having extra gear so that two cameras can be running at the same time, save myself a lot of time. That's about the only way I know how to tell you to crank out a YouTube video every day, is invest in the gear to make that as easy as possible. So the battery is tiny. Look how little that is. I don't know if you guys will actually end up seeing this or not, but I'm just trying out the GoPro for the first time. I really want to know what the audio sounds like. So if you're hearing this, it's probably because the audio sounds good and legible, but I'm not really sure where the microphone is on the thing. There's kind of like a speaker hole in the front and then another little pinhole on the side. There's no wind right now, so I bet it sounds great. Tall Gamer has asked, what is the first video game I ever played? And I'm glad that I can answer that. It was actually, and I remember it just clear as day, it was Super Mario Brothers 1. It was, of course, the pack-in that came with Duck Hunt. And I actually made a whole video about that. It was really early on the channel. It doesn't have many views as of right now, but I do like this video a lot. It's kind of a story time with Tindo vibe. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Definitely go watch that video and hear the whole story about the first time your boy Tindo ever played video games. Next up, we're gonna hit up an Office Max. I'm looking for something very specific to use in the game room to organize my magazines. It's something I've been thinking about a lot lately. So fingers crossed they have what I'm looking for here, and we can do a little bit of work in the game room today. I'll show you real quick what I'm looking for. Magazine sorters for my Game Informer Nintendo Power, but they're all fancy here. There's not one cheaper than 20 bucks. I really wouldn't just mind them being colorful and cardboard. So we're gonna have to look elsewhere. This is...
Even the white one's $15.
Yeah, they're all expensive. I mean, I don't mind if things are higher quality and a little bit more expensive, but like most things in my game room, I need like 60 of them, so we gotta find them cheaper. Next up, we are going into Michael's. I need some art supplies. I've got some new intros planned for future videos and stuff, but it takes some art supplies. It's a perfect place to go to get them. I want you to look at this. Look how big these markers are. They're actually paint pens. All right, art supplies secured. I'm looking around here for those magazine sorters as well, and they have some, but they're also just too expensive and not really repeatable. I need these sorters to be repeatable. I need to be able to go anywhere at any time and buy more of them. So I'm not going to buy something flashy even if I wanted to pay the money for it, because I probably won't be able to find that one again so easy. All right, there's a Goodwill here. We are about to get to thrifting, but let's answer another question. Lunar says, here's a question, Tindo. What's your top 3 gaming YouTube channels? This is actually a really easy one. My favorite YouTuber, as far as gaming stuff goes, for sure, is Scott the Waz. I think that kid is brilliant. I think he's got a very bright future, and every time he posts a video, I both learn something and laugh uncontrollably. So he's definitely probably number 1. Really close second, Gaming Historian. And my third, they're all really pretty close to being my favorite, because number 2 and 3 are very similar, kinda different, but they're both really technical channels. Gaming Historian, really technical on the history of things, and then My Life in Gaming, those guys are really technical about, you know, aspect ratios, resolutions, and things that are really technical in gaming. And I'm a video editor, I'm a video professional, and that technical stuff is just like catnip for me, so that's my favorites. A close runner-up, this isn't really gaming, but kind of is gaming. I love Linus Tech Tips. I watch every video they post. Again, really technical stuff. They don't do as much gaming as other things, but that's what I watch on YouTube. thanks for the question, Lunar. Let's go thrift shopping. Yeah, I'll take this one for sure. I was just about to tell you that today was going to be useless to go to Goodwill's because it was just half off Saturday, but Mario Strikers in the lockbox. So don't listen to anything I say. What we got?
I love vintage plates. It's so pretty.
It is pretty.
Look at this little vintage partition plate.
Chicken, spaghetti, whatever else, bread maybe.
When you want to be 5 years old but still an adult.
Well, I guess we're just gonna buy them all mix match at the thrift store because here's one for $1. All right, I love it when first thrift stops of the day are awesome like that because then I don't really have to worry about the rest of the day being a bunch of nonsense. Really? At the thrift? Super excited about that. Now, before we move on to the next thrift stop, I've got another question for today. I've got a bunch to go through here, so let's find a good one. Let's find a good one for the next one. If you could find one game you really wanted in a thrift store, what game would it be? Now, I did really want that. If I could find anything in the thrift right now, I've got Super Mario Brothers 3 on a shelf in the game room, complete in box. You guys comment about it all the time. I'd like to have 1 and 2 in box. And people ask me all the time because I say how much I want them. They're like, why don't you just order them? They're not that expensive. I want to find them in the thrift. That's really all there is to it. So wish me luck. Maybe at this next thrift store we're going to, there'll be a CIB Super Mario Brothers 2. Wouldn't that be dope?
That'd be great.
Let's go. All right, guys, we're at another Goodwill. Hopefully it goes as good as the one we just came from because it's probably going to be our last stop for the day. But another question real quick before we go in. Jason asks, at Sharktendo, where do you see yourself in 5 years? First of all, thanks for the question. Man, I've got plans. I've got a 5-year plan, but I hope by 5 years we're at, I don't know, 5 million subs. I hope we're up there because my plan for getting to 5 years from now is to make the best content I can for YouTube. I'm going to put my whole soul into being a real YouTuber, a real video content creator. And in 5 years, I hope to have made a success of... Hello? In 5 years, I hope to have made a success of exactly this, exactly what we're doing. That's all I can say. What are we gonna do to get there? I mean, I do want to travel a lot, like I said earlier, but also, I guess we can talk about this. I want my YouTube to be more of like a team of people. Like I want to have a big YouTube studio space and you know, wake up every day and have green screens and lots of room to shoot all the content I want to shoot in. So I'm hoping by 5 years at the least I have that. I hope to do it in 2 or 3, but not just a space for my collection, but a space to like stretch out and shoot really wild stuff. Whatever I want to shoot, I want to have room to shoot it. If that's not here by 5 years, I'll probably have done something wrong. Now let's go shopping. Here is an interesting question from Sancta Joby. Do you pour milk before the cereal? Sorry, this one is a must question. It really says a lot about people. I actually don't eat cereal. I hope that doesn't offend you cereal eaters. It always feels like ninjas are fighting in my mouth when I eat cereals and I get cut up and I don't really like it. But I guess if I were gonna sit down and eat some like Frosted Flakes, which I do like, or some Raisin Bran, I definitely pour the milk after, but whatever you like to do, pour it however you like, I guess. I've got a couple questions here about my beard. Someone asks how long have I had it, and someone else asked how I keep it clean. I've had it exactly as long as I've been posting daily videos, so scroll back to my feed, see how long I've been doing that. That's how long I've had my beard. And then, how do I keep it clean? I condition it every time I take a shower, and then I actually only shampoo it about once a week, because conditioner has shampoo in it, essentially. It does help keep it clean. And that's about it. I don't really use any of the special stuff. If I used the special stuff, it'd probably make it lay down and whatnot, but your boy's a wild man, and that's fine. I got an Xbox CD book, and I bought it just because I wanted the book, but there are some games in here. We'll go through when we get home and see what they are. I don't know exactly what's in there. Be like a grab bag. But we've got another question. Benjamo asks 2 questions. Do I ask permission before I film inside of stores? And also he asks, how many Pez do I have? Well, I can answer the Pez one easy. I have no idea. The box that I bought originally, I didn't count them. There was just tons and tons and tons and tons of them. And then I've had so many of you guys send me a bunch of them. I really don't have a good count at all. The other question, do I ask permission? It depends on what I'm filming. If I'm gonna go in with a bunch of people and film a lot of talking and really kind of essentially disturb the peace, I will ask permission. But if I'm just filming myself, digging through games, I don't ask permission because I'm just filming my hands, and I try to be really respectful and not film other people as best I can. But that's, you know, for this channel. Professionally doing video work, there's a lot of hoops you have to jump through, a lot of papers you often have to have signed, etc., etc. But that's all commercial stuff, and that doesn't really apply to this channel. But try to be respectful with cameras, people, when you're filming. Try not to film people who don't want to be filmed. And thanks for the question. All right, we're about to roll up to Ikea now. Still looking for some of those magazine sorters for the game room. Need to also get some hardware for our shelves. I actually got an inbox the other day from a viewer, from Dan. He said they give away the hardware free. You just gotta look for it up front. And I wish I'd known that before, so thanks, Dan. But also, we've got another question before we go on into Ikea from Radarad. He wants to know what our favorite YouTubers are. So I guess we'll kind of make this a follow-up to the question earlier, and we'll talk about our favorite non-gaming YouTubers. My favorite non-gaming YouTuber, though they still do just a little bit of gaming stuff, is Tested. Adam Savage is Tested, to be more specific. Adam Savage is one of the 2-man team that makes up the original Mythbusters, Jamie Heineman and Adam Savage. And the content on Tested is so great. They do cosplaying stuff, they make stuff, they do a lot of VR content. So if you're not subscribed to Adam Savage's Tested, go over there right now. Some of the best stuff on YouTube as far as I'm concerned. Now, Hannah, what's your favorite YouTube?
The one I watch the most is Lexus Sunshine 83. She is a clothing thrifter YouTuber channel. She's really cool, and if you like clothing stuff, I'd check her out. Alright, there you go.
That'll be perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Getting extra hardware was really easy. Lady was really nice. Gave me a huge handful, more than I needed. So if you ever need extra hardware for your bookcases, Ikea's got your back.
I'm a swan.
Do it again. Well, don't kick me in the nuts. Are you hungry?
It's only $2.99.
All right, we have 2 options. Some super cheap, flimsy cardboard ones that are $2 a piece. And then there's some more substantial ones that are 2 for $5. And I actually like that these are still kind of a paperless cardboard, because then we can draw on all of them and put stickers on all of them. So let's get a bunch of those, because I think I'm just gonna destroy these instantly. There's a whole cart here full of scraps, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to buy a desk too. This one? Just because it's got a lot longer pieces? This Ikea trip did not go according to plan, because there's like 3 full carts of stuff over there, and it's all ours. What did we do? Better go ahead and expect tomorrow's episode is definitely going to be a pure grade A game room remodeling day. A lot of stuff's going to get moved. Wow. Just want you guys to know that I went to Ikea today. Just want you guys to know I went to Ikea today and they got me. I gotta buy all this stuff now. And I gotta get it in the van. So let's get it loaded up and let's get home because we got a Prezi to open. How hard is this about to be? I don't know, but it's probably not gonna be easy. Scoot you back there. All right. Those are quite heavy. All right. We're gonna get out of here alive, I swear. We got all of our magazine sorters that we came after, and then I bought a big saran wrap cart full of just nonsense. It's called handy person's cart. It just has a bunch of raw Ikea wood in it. What I figure is I'm gonna make an infinite number of shelves out of this stuff, and the next 10 Billy bookcases I find at the thrift from those shelves will be loaded. That's probably 2 shelves right there. 2 shelves. Let's go home and not think about this stuff until tomorrow. I don't want to think about it none, because tomorrow's episode is going to be a lot of work. All right, guys, happy 1,000 subs. Thanks to every one of you that has subbed so far. We've got a little bit to go through today, not a ton from the thrift stores, but we've got a giant box to open. This box is from Jason. Jason from Massachusetts. Sweet. Can't wait to see what's inside of here. But from the thrift store, I got 2 Wii titles, Kawasaki Jet Ski, and then Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Sweet. And then Super Mario Strikers. I'm so happy for the GameCube. I needed this so bad. It's something I've been wanting to play for a long time. And then I got an Xbox booklet full of, well, I wouldn't say full. It's got a few games in it. FIFA 2005, 007 Nightfire. It's got an Xbox Project Gotham. I don't even know, just some other random loose disc nonsense. Counter-Strike. What does that say? Can't even tell what that one says. Halo 2. And yeah, there's Project Gotham, the booklet. I bought that because I collect these, you know, game cases and such, and that's all I really wanted. But some loose discs, maybe I can find cases for them, maybe I won't, but at any rate, I've got that. All right, scissor me. Okay. How should we do this? All right, bubble wrap. Good. Oh, the bubble wrap's wrapping stuff up. I guess let's start with that. Scissor me. That's such a satisfying sound. All right, there's a stack full of what looks like maybe PlayStation 1 games. Can't tell exactly. Oh, it's a jam pack.
Woo!
That's a jam pack I don't have. Jason's sweet. Whoa. WCW Nitro. PlayStation 1. And here's a big one. No way.
Wow.
Final Fantasy Anthology. Let's go. That's definitely one I don't have. Music from Final Fantasy. It's got a music CD with it. It's always so hard to find these things with that stuff still in there. And the booklet's in there. Let's go. Man. Okay, yeah, there's definitely more stuff in there. I was going to say, if it was just this. Hold on, I think I felt the note. There is a note.
Letter.
It says letter. I'm glad I looked. I always do these. We've got like 10 different mail time videos where I just barrel right through and then I'm like, oh, there's a letter. Hello, my name is Jason. Is that is that all that's in there? No. There's a piece of paper too.
That'd have been dope though.
All right. Ooh, it's a big one. I've been trying to get this package to you for what feels like a lifetime. Included are some games that I found in the wild, including one very special one I picked up years ago. You will know which one that is. The kicker here is it doesn't work. It did for a period, but when you put it in the NES and turn it on, spoilers, it shows something of what looks like from the Matrix. I hope you may be able to figure out what it is and get it working. If I don't, I might know somebody who does. I'm not looking for anything in return, Dallas. Just want to say thank you for all your great content you put out. I look forward to what you bring to the channel in the future, and this is my way of saying it. Well, thank you so much. This is so great. Signed, Jason's House of Fun Video Games. Jason, my man, I can't wait to see what else is in here. There's a bunch more stuff. All right, here's what he was talking about in the letter. See if I can open it without destroying it. All right, don't cut my fingers off, devil
Teamwork
woman.
makes the dream work.
Makes my fingers come off. All right, there's a couple things in here. All right, first of all, Pitfall for the Atari. Sweet.
We don't have many Atari games.
We don't have many at all, like 2 or 3. And then what is this? I haven't looked yet. I'm so excited to see. What's it gonna be? Bucky O'Hare, sweet. All right, well, hopefully we can take this apart, give it a scrub, and I don't know, maybe if it's got something bad on the board, friend of the channel, Ambiguously Brown, he's good at fixing this kind of stuff. Maybe we'll have him take a look at it. All right, I think, just want to make sure, I gotta find my cork board to put that on. That's dope. And by the way, you guys that send stuff, I appreciate it so much. When there's letters in the packages, I've got a box right down there where I put all the letters you guys send me and keep them all. All right, get me in there. Please don't cut my fingers off. Why do I do this? All right, I can handle it from there. Oh, I see some Wii U games. All right, Game Party 3. It's literally the only one I do not have.
Wow.
Sweet. Cake Mania. That's for you, Hannah.
She looks fancy.
How did this happen? This is complete coincidence. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash? Bruh. Well, I can't find it now because I've lost it. I'm gonna get a fix all in one day, baby. Let's go. That's awesome. And then last and certainly not least, wow, Tekken Tag Tournament 2. You know what? I have finally been switching all my games over from my spreadsheet to Game Eye, the app, or not Game Eye, what's the other one? CLZ Games, I think is the one I've been using. It's been a lot of work, but when I did it yesterday, I was just thinking, man, I need to get some more Wii U games. I've been slacking on that collection. My man Jason has me up to. Thank you guys so much, everyone that has watched, subscribed, commented, etc. A special big thank you to you guys that have come over and kept me company on the Discord. If you guys want to come chat about video games, I thought I had something. I thought I still had confetti on my head. I keep seeing my head at the top of the frame. I've got a party hat. What was I talking about? Join the Discord, guys. Come chat with us over there. Come keep us company. Come chat with us about your game room, etc., etc. And then also before you go, hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 2,000 quick. Let's do it way faster than the 4 or 5 months it took to do the 1,000. Let's keep moving. I'm so worn out. That Ikea trip killed me. What else? What else do we need to say before we get out of here?
TyndallStore.com.
TyndallStore.com. Go check out our merch. We're going to be adding some new stuff soon. And yeah, I've had a few messages recently about our merch that the shipping is so high for out of the country. And I'm sorry, there's just nothing we can do about it. Believe me, aside from our merch, our closed business we have online, people get murdered in shipping overseas. How much did the shipping today cost?
$25.
25 to where?
UK.
UK. Pretty much if it goes overseas, guys, it's like an extra $25, which is more than the shirt costs. But I do appreciate you just going and looking at our merch. We're very proud of what we've got up, and we're excited to add some new items soon. So go check it out. And if you feel like buying, we'd appreciate it, but no big deal. Just at least put your eyeballs on it. And then what else? I don't know. If you've subscribed, that's all that really matters. So if you have subscribed, do hit that notification bell so in the future when we go to Ikea and buy some stupid amount of stuff, it's all still in the van. We haven't brought it in, and I'm afraid to. I'm gonna lock it up and leave it there till tomorrow morning. But next time we post a video, matter of fact, let me tell you this, tomorrow when I post a video, putting all that stuff here in the game room, you'll get a notification as soon as I post it if you've hit that bell notification. So, until that time, guys, Peace out.